Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an LT-432. It's the Tier 8 Soviet light tank, premium one, and it's located on the assault team on Karelia Assault. And with him in platoon is Backstabber the Great, and he's in platoon with enemy the. I don't understand that name, but well, battle has started. Well, the LT-432, it's got a 85mm gun as standard, and it carries 180 alpha with 176 penetration off standard APCR, and the premium AP rounds will do 180 and 218 penetration. And he was spotted making a quick dash for the dip, and there's a Sinlac there, just took some damage, very bad damage. In fact, actually he's more than likely going to expire, but unfortunately there's a lot of light tanks in the center already. And yep, Backstabber's taking hits from a Batchat 12 ton. He fires one back. He's trying to evade and escape. He locked onto the Batchat. Okay, got a hit there from the Pantera. And takes out that guy. So that's one kill. Now, enemy the, rather unusual name, but he's actually a bit of a beginner, a noob. But he's playing in platoon with Backstabber, who's actually an experienced player, very experienced player, Super Unicum standard. So I think this is going to be quite interesting because he'll probably learn quite a lot about the game. And now Backstabber's managed to make it into the North Swamp area, and he's now engaging this Hawk 12 at close range. Go for the ram. Yep, gets a nice bit of ram. Next shot should kill. Yeah, nice one. Okay, so he's got 2 kills now. And that Lynx is now free to poke on that corner. And it looks like Backstabber's going to do the same. Now, enemy is actually staying on the ramp. You can just see him. He's at Grid Square D4. That's the normal place that players like Quickie Baby go to. He made it famous by people going to that spot. Oh, now we've got a Tiger 2 there. Put a round into his rear. If he pokes out again, he will get it shot at. Mind you, there is a Progetto slightly further to the northwest. Oh, the rain, the Arty in an open position. He gets taken out of the game. And I think that, yep, he managed to get some spotting there, I think. Progetto by the rear, or is it his front? I think it's his front, actually. He'll be looking this way, surely. No, he wasn't, but he didn't get a shot back anyway, and now he's a one-shot. And looks like Arty is helping us. Tiger 2 pokes out and gets around into him. These are all high rolls, by the way. Well, some of them are, at least. Trying to get the Tiger 2, but he's pulled back. He's round there with a Striv. The Striv goes. Striv was taken out by our T28 prototype, so he can now drive in and deal with the Tiger 2 and one-shot him. Oh, no, he didn't get it. In fact, actually, he's not a one-shot. He's actually about 3 or 4 shots to kill. But he's got someone to the front of him, and now he's got somebody to the side of him, and we are actually sitting in a nice position to actually finish him off. And the shell that went into him to take him out of the game was actually from T69. And now we're running rampage through the area. There's only 5 enemies left, and you can see enemy that's moved up. He's actually in the LTTB. Sorry, I missed out which tank he was in earlier. And he's put another shot into that SU-101. Try and get the track. Yes, he didn't on that occasion. Can he get it in this time? Yep, he got the track there. And he's taken out the game. But we've got an IS-6 over there. That's a Tier 8 heavy tank. So he's weaving as he's moving to throw off any shot. Misses that one. Tiger 2 again. My gun, there's a lot of them in this game. And he took around in the tracks. You can isolate that one by tracking him, but he didn't get that track. Go for it again. Oh, he's tracked now. That one went in, and now he's got behind the guy, so he'll just penetrate the rear, and that's a kill. That's his 3rd kill of the game, and that's it. Game's over. 15-1. Very well done by the enemy there as well. He only ended on 15 hit points from that game. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats and see where everyone stood. And it's an ace tank for Backstabber the Great in the LT-432. He was very aggressive in that game, but the moment he ended up in that swamp, he was spotted immediately by all the enemy light tanks. He picked up a duelist, a fire for effect, and a bruiser medal. Out of the minor ones, out of the battle heroes, he managed to get a high caliber for dealing the most damage in that battle overall. And his win rate for the game was 13,371, and that's what you get when you actually play very, very aggressively. And he did play aggressively. He went in there, he got rid of that Hawk who was holding up our 6x6, and that allowed him to get some spotting in and annoy some of the other players. You can see that so many targets were struck during that battle. You have to scroll the page in order to see them all. Let's have a look at team scores. We stop at the table, 3,942 hit points of damage. Naturally, he got the high caliber, and we can see the enemy there, who did actually survive the battle, is a little way down the table. He only got 12 hit points of damage in the game, but I'm sure he did actually pick up some spotting. Yes, he did. 3,301 hit points of spotting assist during that game. So being on the ramp really did help him. And I think it was Backstabber who actually told him to go to the ramp so that he could actually get that spotting in. But Backstabber managed to get the highest number of kills in the game, 3 kills, alongside the Carnarvon, who also managed to get 3. But when it came to base XP, yes, he's got the top in that one as well. So technically, he's got the top in all 3, and he got 1,433 base experience points from that game. He just completely outclassed everyone else on the team. So that was a real good demonstration of how the LT-432 works. Let's have a look at detail. 31 shots fired, 25 direct hits, 22 penetrations, damage of 3,942 hit points, of which 211 were at more than 300 meters. And I think those were the shots that he took when he was actually trying to retreat from the light tanks in the middle of the battlefield. And he spun around and then fired some more back into them. 5 hits received, 3 of which were penetrations. Yes, this light tank doesn't really have a lot of armor, so anything that touches it really is probably going to do some damage. Although he did get 2 shots which were non-penetrations, and they hit the tracks. 240 hit points of damage blocked, 8 enemy vehicles spotted, so he was just 1 short of getting a scout medal in that game. 8 enemy vehicles damaged and 3 killed. 1,798 hit points of spotting or damage assist. On a premium count, he earned 128,342 credits from that game, and he got 52,620 from Holiday Ops, so his total came to 180,962. And after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, he took away 131,261 credits. He received 1 bomb for getting the high caliber, 2,149 XP, times 2 for the first victory of the day. He got 215 for this being a premium vehicle, and took away 4,514 experience points altogether. He said playing with a statistically bad player, but he actually listens and makes it work. And yes, he was statistically not a great player on this team, but it did work on this occasion because he listened, and that was very, very important. We look at the his details, and I think if we look it up there, if we click the right button, and the screen's gone white. Oh, okay, up comes his details. And yes, you can see 2,499 is his personal rating. That's not that high, but he is in the British Centurions, so that number will improve pretty rapidly once he gets a lot of help and instructions. And I'm sure that will be forthcoming very, very shortly. If we go back to, wrong page. Okay, if I press the right buttons and it works, that's better. Okay, now we're back to the right page, and if you look at Backstabber's details, you can actually see how good he really is in this game, and it's got a very, very high rating indeed. Yeah, 9,597, and that's a big difference. So when you get somebody this good playing with you, it really does lift you, and it lifted enemy there in a very, very big way. So yeah, if you get the chance to platoon with somebody who's really, really good, do try it, because I think you will very much like it. You'll get good results out of it. So a really good, nice little battle there from Backstabber the Great in the LT-432. If you liked it, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel if you can, and hit the notification button so you can get alerted when a new video goes up. And thanks for watching.